Welcome back to Daily Science, where we bring you the latest and the most fascinating scientific discoveries. Today, we're turning the spotlight on a global crisis that's getting hotter each day. As the world experiences a surge in temperatures, we find ourselves entering an era of unprecedented heat extremes. The impact of these scorching temperatures is not uniformly distributed across the globe. New research led by the University of Bristol reveals that regions such as Afghanistan, Papua New Guinea, and Central America are particularly vulnerable to heat waves. Why are these regions so vulnerable? It's a combination of factors: socioeconomic vulnerability, lack of previous exposure to intense heat waves, and a higher chance of record-breaking temperatures due to climate change. The threat extends beyond these regions. Even densely populated regions like Beijing and Central Europe are at risk, putting millions of people in the path of potential disaster. Imagine a heat wave so intense, it shatters all previous records. Now imagine that happening in densely populated regions where millions of lives could be adversely affected. Climate scientist Dr. Vicky Thompson points out the urgent need for better preparation. Many regions that have escaped the worst of heat waves so far are at risk due to rapidly growing populations, limited healthcare, and constrained energy provisions. The research team used a method known as extreme value statistics and large data sets from climate models to identify these high-risk regions. They warn of statistically implausible extremes, when current records are broken by margins we thought were impossible. These impossible extremes have already become our reality in some places. Remember the 2021 Western North America heat wave? As heat waves become a frequent headline due to human-induced climate change, it's time for us to ask, how prepared are we? Governments around the world need to gear up and ensure readiness to prevent catastrophic outcomes. Understanding where we're not ready for climate extremes can help us prioritize mitigation in the most vulnerable regions. But the first step is awareness. The University of Bristol, the institution behind this groundbreaking research, was the first UK university to declare a climate emergency. They recognize the dangerous consequences of climate change and emphasize the importance of action. Let's delve deeper into what these findings mean for us and for the future of our planet. Heat waves can lead to deadly health crises, exacerbate drought conditions, cause devastating wildfires, and create a host of other problems. With increasing frequency and intensity, heat waves are one of the many ways we see the effects of climate change playing out. While the situation is dire, it's not hopeless. Knowledge is power, and understanding where and how these heat waves are likely to hit gives us a chance to take action. This could involve implementing heat action plans, improving healthcare and energy provision, developing early warning systems, or designing cities to cope better with extreme heat. On a larger scale, it underscores the need for global cooperation to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, one of the primary drivers of climate change. And remember, every individual action counts. Whether it's reducing energy consumption, supporting renewable energy, or advocating for policy changes, we all have a part to play. That brings us to the end of today's deep dive into the world of heat waves and climate change. Here at Daily Science, we believe in the power of knowledge to inspire action. Stay tuned for more scientific revelations, and remember, the future is in our hands. Thanks for watching.